Good morning, my friends. It is Saturday, April 1st, and when I was getting up this morning, I realized it's April, which means daily vlogs have returned for the month. I'm really trying hard to make sure I get the every other month of daily vlogging in for you guys, because you really seem to enjoy it. So, welcome to hopefully an exciting month, a spring-like month. God willing, we'll see. We're off to a pretty good start today. It has been gloom and doom all week long, and we woke up this morning and the sun is shining. So, that's a great start. What?
You know your eggs are still cooking.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. There's trouble running through the house. Look at how big she's gotten in the last month, guys. Gracie, say hi! Still cute. Still a terror. Just a little less so. And I'm working on breakfast. Now, those of you that have been watching some of the vlogs I've posted over the past month, I can't remember. I think I've actually said that I am going to be switching to Simply Filling just to try something new and exciting. So, once this is done cooking, I will tell you what I have on my plate, but it will be entirely Simply Filling. Alright, so this is the breakfast sandwich that I have been making most mornings. I also made the Simply Filling friendly quiche that Jess over at Weight Watchers Journey to Healthy showed us how to make, and it is awesome, but I just didn't meal prep that this week because I wanted to use up the stuff for this. So this is all Simply Filling. I'm going to try to tell you what the points are as well, for those of you doing points, which is most of you. So this is a Thomas's Light English Muffin, which is 3 points and completely Simply Filling. I have one real egg in there, which I think is 2 points. I can't remember, and I'm tired of switching my tracker back and forth because I have my tracker set to Simply Filling. And on Simply Filling, eggs are Simply Filling. So I get to eat it for Simply Filling, nothing. I think it's 2 points, which would make it 5 so far. I have a Kraft fat-free single on there for 0 points. And this bacon, this Canadian bacon by Jones, is also Simply Filling, which is great. But not only that, the serving size is 3 slices, and it's only 1 point. I did flip my tracker back to scan this. So I have 2 slices on here for Simply Filling, 3 slices, 1 point. So in total, I think if you only do 1 slice, it might be 0 points. I didn't look, which would make this 5 points. If you put more than 1 slice of Canadian bacon, it would be 6 points for the sandwich. And I have a banana. All right, we are back from puppy class. Somehow this little monster still has energy. I don't know how. She romped and played with her buddy Roxy for a long time, but that's okay. And she's thoroughly enjoying that the window's open. She loves that. I have lunch. I can't tell you how many points it is because I honestly don't know, but I can tell you that it's all Simply Filling. This is a bowl of the pasta salad that I also stole from Jess with Weight Watchers Journey to Healthy. So good. Made with whole wheat pasta, peppers, little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, I don't remember. That Canadian bacon, fat-free mozzarella cheese, and fat-free zesty Italian dressing. So tasty. Oh, there's carrots in here too. This is chicken salad that I made out of shredded chicken that I made in bulk the other day. And it was inspired by a meal I had with my grandparents the other day. And she made my grandfather's girlfriend made chicken salad. And the only thing that wasn't Simply Filling about it was that she used regular mayonnaise. So I adapted her recipe and used fat-free mayonnaise, which even though... So the Kraft fat-free mayo on the tracker does not register as Simply Filling, but on the Simply Filling piece of paper that tells you all of the foods, it says fat-free mayonnaise. So I'm going with that it's Simply Filling and hoping for the best because I really don't know. But it said fat-free mayonnaise, and this is the only fat-free mayonnaise I can get my hands on. So it's shredded chicken, fat-free mayonnaise, grapes, celery, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar for sweetness, which actually, even though I don't like vinegar, this actually tastes really good with a little bit of the ACV. And this is on a brown berry pita pocket, which is Simply Filling as well, and carrots. So I don't know how many points, but it's all Simply Filling, which is awesome. Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. It is April 2nd, and let's just chalk yesterday's vlog up to an April Fool's joke, because it was just one of those days where I didn't have time or anything interesting to do to pick up the camera. So what you've seen is all the footage that I've made thus far which is ridiculous. So let's just chalk it up to an April Fool's joke and move on, shall we? Today is Sunday. My husband just left for church. I'm not going to church because I'm super tired. We went to bed really late last night. I blame him. And but it was fine because I went to church last night. I sang at the little Lutheran church last night. And in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in between my two churches because it's going to be Holy Week. And Holy Week means, in the Lutheran church at least, and in the Catholic church and all that, so next Sunday is Palm Sunday. I have choir rehearsal on Wednesday, Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Vigil, which is at least a 2-hour church service, and 2 services on Easter. That's all in the matter of a week. So I wasn't too concerned with playing hooky from church this morning. And next weekend, I'm actually singing for Palm Sunday. I won't be celebrating Palm Sunday because I don't think the bigger church I go to does that. But I'm singing in the praise team that weekend, and so that's 4 church services too. So I'm playing hooky, and I'm totally okay with it. So today is not going to be a very exciting day either. We're going to be cleaning because somehow, no matter what happens, granted, I'm not innocent in this, but there is a recurring theme where when my husband comes home, it looks like a tornado has gone through my house. My kitchen counter, my coffee table. See that? Look at that. It's just a disaster, and all of a sudden it's like, we need to clean. I'm like, why is it we end up having to clean every stinking weekend? But we do, because I'm getting driven within an inch of my sanity. And granted, I am responsible for some of the mess, but it's one of those things that, like, when I have control over it, it's fine, but when I don't have control over it, it drives me batty. So I'm going to finish my cup of coffee, and I'm going to start picking some things up. And then because I didn't go to the gym yesterday, because we also slept in yesterday, it's been a lazy weekend. Sorry, I have a gremlin over here. A really big gremlin. She's almost 5 pounds now. Almost. But I digress. We didn't go to the gym yesterday. We slept in, and then Gracie went for her STAR test at the Petco that we take classes at, and she passed. And then she stayed for puppy playtime with her friend Roxy. And then what happened? Oh, I had to go to church, and my husband went for a run. He's considering training for a marathon, which is interesting, and kudos to him. We don't know if he's actually going to do it yet, but he's thinking about it. And the only other interesting thing that happened last night after I went to church, sang, practiced some stuff for the Easter Vigil service, it was great. We came home and watched the Final Four NCAA because we are UNC fans. Look at my nails. I painted them specifically for the UNC game, and UNC won. So now, tomorrow, Monday, is the final game. And last year, UNC made it to the finals and lost at the buzzer. It was such a heartbreak. Such a heartbreak. We did not go to UNC for undergrad. My husband went to UNC for grad school, and moving to North Carolina is what merged us. He's from South Florida, I'm from here, and we met online, and so his going to business school, I went with him. So that's what closed the gap in our long-distance relationship right before we got married. So we are UNC fans via grad school, not via undergrad. But yeah, so that was all that happened yesterday. It was super not interesting, but UNC won, so that was great. So I'm going to get cleaning and enjoy my coffee and just start having a productive morning before my husband gets home and we have to go to the gym because I didn't do that yesterday. I hope you all are having a fabulous April and a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you later. Hello. It is significantly later now. It's almost 5 o'clock. And hubby and I went to the gym. I did 65 minutes on the elliptical. It felt really good. Typically, Sunday is my day off. And since I didn't go yesterday, I went today. I almost tried to talk myself out of it, but then decided to go, which worked out really well. I feel great. I'm tired, but I feel good. Now I feel like I have to watch. She still hasn't quite figured out how to pee on her pad, or she has figured it out and just flat out refuses to do so sometimes. So when I see her go in there, I try and assess the situation and see if I have to chase her onto the pad. Anyway, inquiring minds want to know. I'm having a snack, and it's cottage cheese, fat-free cottage cheese on Simply Filling. I want to know, do you eat something sweet or salty with your cottage cheese? Because I grew up eating chips and like Doritos and whatever with cottage cheese. So I like something salty. I'll even put like those Hormel bacon bits. I'll put that on there. I used to eat it with like croutons. So it was always a savory something that went on my cottage cheese. But most people I know do sweet. So I want to know if you do sweet or salty with your cottage cheese. And these are homemade tortilla chips. So I took low-fat corn tortillas, which are also simply filling, chopped them up, baked them in the oven, and now I have tortilla chips, and they're actually quite tasty, which is awesome. Not quite as tasty as like the good old tortilla chips that you're addicted to, but they're still very, very good. So I'm having that as a snack because I'm not quite ready to have dinner yet. And yeah, so I was just curious as to if you went sweet or savory with your cottage cheese, because I think I'm an oddball in doing savory. I don't know. Anyway, I have my second load of laundry in the laundry machine. I got some cleaning done. It's far from perfect, but it's a vast improvement. And I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxing for a little bit. My husband went to go get his hair cut. It is a gloomy and rainy day, and I think tomorrow's supposed to be gloomy and rainy too, which sucks. I hate gloomy and rainy to begin with, but oh my gosh, when it's a Monday, it's a killer. Anyway, I wanted to talk briefly about my experience with Simply Filling thus far. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that my first weigh-in day was this past Friday, the 31st, and I gained a pound. But I did not attribute that to Simply Filling. It was not Simply Filling's fault. It was me and my lack of self-discipline in tracking the 35 weeklies. I started to, and then it was just my mind going, oh, this one thing is okay, and that one thing here and there and everywhere probably added up to more than 35 points. If I'm willing to bet, that's what happened. So, and then I gained that 1 pound. Then it started to go down. Then it started to go up again. I've been weighing myself every day just to see. I just weighed myself today, not too long ago, after I got out of the shower after the gym, and I'm on my way back down, which is awesome. So I'm hoping that if I stick to things this week, I will see a positive movement in the direction. I'm already a little bit under from where I was, just like 2.5 pounds from where I was last time I vlogged, which is still 2.5 pounds. I'll take it. But if I can keep this trajectory going on Simply Filling and really give it a solid chance, that would be great. What I am noticing though is I need to make a conscious effort to pound that water. And I've had one of the girls I follow on Instagram, Christina Weight Watchers Thing 1. I'll put her handle right there. She's actually Weight Watchers ambassador, and she's trying Simply Filling for the first time this past week, and she's gaining. And so I suggested to her, I'm like, maybe try drinking more water. And then I decided to take my own advice. So yesterday and today I've really been making sure I've been pounding water, and I hopped on the scale despite having had like 60 ounces of water already today, and I'm down from what I was yesterday. So I think that might be the trick, because you're getting all of these good high fibrous foods and heavy proteins and things like that on Simply Filling. But if you're eating, like I'm actually eating grains with almost every meal. I've been having pasta and an English muffin with breakfast and things like that. And if you don't drink enough water, I feel like maybe you're just not flushing everything out. So that's my focus. And I'm hoping that with honest tracking of my 35 points that's not on Simply Filling, and water, that will hopefully get me down a pound or 2 by Friday. We'll see. We will see. I will keep you posted, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update on how Simply Filling was going for me. This is the middle of week 2. And Gracie is here with me, and I think I'm going to turn on a little TV while I enjoy a snack. I've been working my way through Will and Grace, and I can't remember if I started Will and Grace last time I was vlogging, or, oh, you know what, I think I did it in one of my week vlogs or whatever. Anyway, I'm in the middle of season 2 of Will and Grace, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. It's a great show if you haven't seen it, so I suggest you check it out, but I think you need to buy the DVDs, unfortunately. And I'm not quite sure how it's easiest to get them. I don't own season 8, and I can't find just like a straight up place to buy it from. I have to buy it like used or something, which is so frustrating. Just give me season 8 of my show. Hashtag first world problems. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go. You go and you buy her toys. And what does she get the most entertainment out of? A hair tie she finds on the floor. What you doing? Gracie. 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 What a putz. I love that she throws things for herself. Well, my little weirdo, ladies and gentlemen.